Good morning, Forrest. I'm Max.
And I'm Ethan.
And today's date is Tuesday, April 2nd, and you're watching WCAT.
Today is the best writing test for our freshmen and sophomores. As a result, we've had an A day with no CAT. Let's wish our freshmen and sophomores the best of luck.
Now over to Gabby for a special announcement on Emory Robbins.
Forest alumni Emory Robbins performed last Saturday at a local's favorite Bank Street located downtown Ocala, where he's gathered a large audience after starting his music career 4 years ago during COVID.
Music first started actually my freshman year of high school at Forest. The world shut down with COVID, and like a lot of you who are still in school now, I didn't have a hobby and I didn't have anything to do, and so I decided I was going to pick up the guitar and learn how to play it. And then from there, I was like, man, I really want to do this just more than a hobby. It'd be cool to maybe do this as a job, play gigs, do other things. I also play at church. I'm the student ministries worship director at Church of the Springs, and that's been great, and it's been a lot of fun. Man, everything's been so great with with American Idol happening, and then also just back home, everything's been great. The goal is to maybe move to Nashville soon. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I got a lot of big dreams, and luckily for me, I've got a really supportive alma mater in Forest, and I've got a really cool town that's really supporting me.
To take his music career further, Emory auditioned on America, hopefully take him farther on his music journey.
American Idol was a really cool experience. I got actually signed up by somebody, a local youth pastor here named Matt Overfelt, and he told me he was going to sign me up, and one thing led to the next. And back in November, I actually went and auditioned in Nashville for Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, and Lionel Richie, and I received 3 yeses, and I'm going to Hollywood.
It would be great for our entire community to come together and support Emory on his journey. This has been Gabrielle Jones along with Parker Tu and Kelsey Durant reporting for WCAT.
Thanks, Gabby.
Any current Forest students interested in trying out for sideline cheer next year, there will be an information meeting on Tuesday, April 16th at 6 p.m. in the FHS cafeteria. Parents and students must attend the meeting. Please see Coach Peak at the front desk if you have any questions.
Now, we have a news package on the greenhouse from Jacob.
The smooth ones are mild. These crinkly ones are hot.
This year, Miss Klein's classes have been getting their hands dirty outside, planting in the greenhouse and their garden.
It's predominantly my horticulture class that is out there, but also my Ag Foundations class. They get to go out there quite frequently, and my environmental club likes to help out.
The greenhouse was abandoned, but over the summer, the environmental club began working on repairs and cleanup with funding provided by the FANCE program.
It's not just learning from a textbook and looking at diagrams and pictures. We go out there.
So what we do in the greenhouse is very hands-on. Obviously, we're just taking the knowledge that we know about how to propagate plants, what types of soil to use, irrigation methods, and then we basically go out there and we can do it in real life and see if our plants are successful or not.
They are growing a variety of plants, including lettuce, tomatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, peppers, and more.
And we even try to get culinary involved, and a lot of times we'll go out there, we'll have a big harvest, and we'll take all of that in. We take it to culinary.
The vegetables they are growing have even made their way to the Forest cafeteria.
So we have a new vertigo tower system, and we grow lettuce in there and a ton of tomatoes, and pretty much all that we harvest from that goes to the cafeteria in the salad bar.
It's a breath of fresh air from the traditional classroom experience.
I think it's just a nice break from the regular school day, because I can just go out there, water your plants, plant more plants, take care of stuff, and it's just nice not having to sit down and do schoolwork all the time.
It also provides experience that can be applied to students' future careers.
I want to go into environmental biology, so I think that this is like a very good experience to help me learn more about the field.
The hands-on experience is proving to be beneficial for our school. This has been Jacob Velasco reporting for WCAT. Now back to your anchors.
This week is campaign week for class officers for next year, and there will be speeches on WCAT this Friday during CAT, so tune in for those.
Now over to Stan with more information.
The student candidates that are running for class officers this year are as following. For the sophomores running for president, we have Joshua Taylor, Henry Galavis, Adelaide Lukert, Michaela White, Collier Jackson. For vice president, we have Heath Hensley and Gwen Shad. For secretary, we have Lexi Quash and Sawyer Brackett. For treasurer, we have Luke Gorman and Mayrin Milton. Historian is Gavin Crowley, Olivia Martinez, Catcher Street, and Aspen Kuntez. For parliamentarian, we have Caitlin Cortez, Jaden Johnson, Fianola Colin, and Samantha Wilbur. For juniors, running for president is Kirsten McAllister. For vice president is Armoni Burgess. For secretary is Zoe Navis and Mason Cunningham. For treasurer is Jennings Gray. And for historian is Tatiana Villard and Jack Frey. For parliamentarian, we have Alexis McColo and Brody Shannon. And then for seniors, for president, we have Cole Odlum, Nya Allen, Lamaya Mack, Oysen Colin, Damian Dvorak. For vice president, we have Isabella Nieves, Luke Bruce. For secretary, we have Caden Smith, Kendall Jacobson, and Addison Sneller. For treasurer, we have Nathan Torgman. And for historian, we have Nicole Hayes, Chloe Cooper, and O'Neill Booth. And then for parliamentarian, we have Tiana Young and Carla Carano.
Thanks, Stan. Now for sports news with Jordan.
Good morning, Forrest. My name is Jordan, and here we are with some sports news. Our boys volleyball team sadly took a loss against Westport with an ending score of 3-1.
Our Wildcat boys volleyball team took on Westport at home last night. After a hard-fought battle, our Cats sadly lost, but are optimistic and ready to work and bounce back for next game.
I think the team can improve on serving. We haven't been doing a great job in the last couple of games of just keeping the serve in and really doing a good job of also staying aggressive from the serving line. Another thing is blocking. I just think we need to be more disciplined on our blocking. It's really kind of killing us right now.
Small improvements between games are how victories are made.
From this game, we need to learn from our serving for sure. We missed a lot of serves and we handed the other team a lot of points. There were a lot of missed opportunities this game, but we're going to take them, we're going to move on, and we're going to work on them in practice.
Taking this loss is an opportunity for growth. Our team looks to the next big game with optimism.
Yeah, I'm confident that we'll win the district. I just think we need to get back in the gym. We need to just keep working hard and, just keep pushing forward in practice, and I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to pull through at the end of the year.
Make sure to keep an eye out for our boys volleyball team. For WCAT, this has been Ethan Ramsey reporting.
While our girls lacrosse team took a massive win against Gainesville with an amazing score of 14-3. Our girls flag football team also took a win against Dunedin with a score of 33-0, keeping their winning streak going with 7 wins in a row. Tonight's games are as follows. Softball versus Gainesville High School at home from 5 to 7. Baseball at Vanguard High School at 6 o'clock. Girls lacrosse versus Santa Fe at home at 6 o'clock. Girls tennis also has a match against Trinity Catholic tonight at 4 o'clock. Boys lacrosse will play tonight at Calvary Christian at 7 p.m. Flag football plays their second game of the MCIAC tournament tonight at Lakeware at 7. Good luck to all the athletes playing tonight.
As the year comes to a close, we've been thinking about dual enrollment. Let's see what Kelvin has to say about it.
The process to start dual enrollment, you can come into the guidance office and pick up one of the dual enrollment informational packets that we have. You can get that from me. You can go right in off the shelf. You can talk to your guidance counselor. You have to have a minimum of a 3.0 unweighted GPA. You have to have passed your Algebra 1 EOC test score and also your 10th grade reading FAST test now. It used to be FSA, but it's now FAST test. We do have an articulation agreement with CF that you have to have those requirements in order for you to start dual enrollment. Once you have those requirements, you have your test scores, you are going to turn your packet back into me, and I will process that. I'll send over your transcripts, and we'll send that over to CF to get processed and get admitted. Then you're going to meet with your counselor to talk about course selections of what courses you want to take at CF, and then you will go to CF and do your scheduling of your classes on your own.
And so when would be the best time to sign up for dual enrollment?
You can do it probably starting towards the end of your sophomore year because you haven't taken your FSA test yet. And so once we get those test scores, then you can apply maybe as early as the summer leading into your junior year, but definitely your junior and senior year.
That's all the news we have for you today. To stay updated on all things Forest, make sure to follow us at FHS_WCAT on all our social media platforms, such as YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, and the new app Threads. Once again, I'm Max.
And I'm Ethan.
Thanks for tuning in, and like always,
Go Cats.